Get your hands up, yeah. To the floor, yeah.
And we are back for another episode of the 30 Plus Podcast. Oh, y'all sounded good that time.
I like the harmonization.
Our album dropping soon.
Okay. Get it together.
I like that, coming in with that good energy today.
Good energy.
Yeah.
And we kind of waiting on Nneka to say her name so we could get this party started.
It's just good vibration. She's just in the moment right now. That's all that is.
We don't call people out. We don't do that.
Well, for one,
I do.
that's part of your problem.
I tried to.
Sometimes it's okay just to be quiet. It really is.
The was the warning.
I'm going to have to try.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It's connected to my phone. Just kidding.
That's right.
I'm just kidding. I was wondering what was going on. Okay, so this your girl Nneka X, and the X is for excluding. Like I'm excluding Mike from the rest of this episode.
Okay.
All right, so who's next? No,
Not the show the other day. Thank you for your service.
Yeah. Blue, we don't need your services either.
Oh,
You gonna fire me, shut up?
this ain't show ain't nothing without David Ruffin. What y'all talking about?
Well, actually,
ain't nobody can.
There was how many groups of
Oh.
Temptations after that?
Ooh.
With Otis.
And they none of them last. And they
Well, David
them
died.
stats look different when you ain't on there either. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Fly, a.k.a. Floss's Birth, a.k.a. Microphone Mike, a.k.a. Mike the Mighty. Don't play with me today.
Mike the Menace.
Mike the Mighty. Okay.
Mike the Menace was the last episode, baby. Keep up.
You still a menace to society.
And never will stop being.
Walk it true.
Call me
Hi,
old
it's
dog.
Miss Cookie. Baby. The baby.
The baby. Okay.
Please say that, baby.
Please say the baby.
Hey y'all, it's your girl KimKim. Y'all are tuned in, and it's time to kick it with 30 Plus Cast, man.
My
That's Big Kim, y'all.
big Kim.
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of big. It's like,
We have to be careful with our adjectives these days.
no, it's okay. Yeah, no, he's right.
You fine, girl.
He's right. He's
I didn't
right.
mean it like that.
But I know it's okay, Mike.
Not
She
the
fine,
little,
though.
she the big. You know,
Yeah,
there is a little Kim.
The little one
there
big
is.
too.
I'm about to say,
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
I want to be her for Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Her old face?
The little.
Oh, my
one.
God.
And here y'all go.
What? I just had to clarify.
And this is how you know they are about to cut up on this show.
And this is the 30 Plus Podcast where we talk love, life, and lessons after 30. And this is no exception to the rule. Tonight, we are talking attachment styles and how you align with them. And
How everybody gets so attached to me so quickly.
No, that's not what that
we're not
is.
talking about that.
Oh, my bad.
But before we get on that, we can talk about taking us out the group chat. What is there something that you guys are tired of hearing? Right?
Oh, I'll go. I'm tired. I'm still getting tired of hearing these conversations that put men versus women and what a man should do and what a woman should do and what I gotta have and what you gotta have and who got the table and the chairs. I mean, if they ain't folding chairs, I don't want them anyway. But
You ready to beat somebody up?
We got a lot of them.
but I'm just saying, like, just leave me out of group chat like that. I don't want no more comparison. I don't want nothing that compares a woman to a man or nothing like that. I'm so sick of them conversations. It's annoying.
You actually took mine. That was actually what I was gonna say too. Like I am tired of that. Like if your man making $82,000 and she making 30, how much is rent? Every time I just want to feel like I want to say, if Johnny has 5 apples,
A squared plus B squared equals
like, I
C
hate
squared.
it. It's ghetto. Like no.
Whoever wants to pay him pays him.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you see it first, it's almost like if your cell phone ring first, you pay the bill.
Yeah. No, for real. Ooh.
I feel like stay out of people's pockets and their business. Like,
And their relationship.
Yes. Let people move how they move. I'm just so sick of that. Leave me out of that.
Find your tribe.
Yeah. Y'all want to stay out of relationships. I want to stay out of people's business. Like, stop calling me for advice. And we talked about this in the last episode. if you listen to the last episode, it's time to put on your big girl drawers and take care of your problems yourself instead of leaning on other people and putting your burdens on other people. So my take me out the group chat is quit calling me, asking me if this is what you should do. If that's what your gut tell you, go with it. Because at this point, I got my own stuff I'm trying to handle. I can't handle yours and mine at this time.
Especially in this 30+ life.
Yeah. So I'm on D&D until the end of the year.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Cook. Them eyes went up like all of this. All of it.
Leave me out of the life.
This episode, what is that, baby? Check that.
Which one?
I love the episode.
Get somebody else to do it.
I love the episode. It definitely was leave me out of all of that. It leave me out of the Christians, the blue face. They're trying to make fetch happen. Leave me. I think what's annoying now is everybody's trying to beat each other to reposting the same memes.
Yeah.
And people that's literally stealing these memes and putting their names on them.
Yeah.
Like a ghetto watermark. And I'm like, bro.
She said she don't want to see none of that no more.
I don't want to see it.
Don't be putting at Lil Johnny did it.
Don't do none of that. Don't have, like y'all said, don't be like, well, my man make this, so I should be this. You know, stop asking people for unsolicited advice. Stop asking stuff you don't want the answer to. Who cares? What's good for the gander ain't always good for the goose. You know, if your man say you can stay home and keep your check, whoop, to die for you.
Yes, to die for your radiance.
Does he have a brother? It's really the question I have to that. I ain't judging your
To
sis.
die for you, but I
So
can't.
here's the deal. We talked about facades and stuff, but you might be getting beat every day, and I don't want to get beat. So I'm okay with spending my check.
I got
You want me to
my
pay
part.
what? You like me? All right, cool. I'm okay with
Keep your
that.
heads to yourself.
Yeah,
Come on.
And then, you know, more recently, this is gonna sound so selfish, but I'm mad all y'all kids got first day of school pics and my kids are scratching their butts on my couch.
Oh, so you want to be out
you
the
know
group?
what?
She want to be out the group chat for the first day of school pics until her kids go to school.
I thought that the other day when I realized school was back in because I don't know.
Well, they ain't back in for mine.
I actually enjoy it because I feel like I be like, your kids be growing up like, oh,
You
your
get
kid
to watch
graduated
it.
this
Yeah.
year. That's
Yeah.
cute. I
I'm
remember
just-
the fifth
I'm
grade
just
picture.
hating. I'm just
I
hating.
remember the
I'm
fifth
talking
grade
about
picture.
fly over here.
Cookie mad and Mike just sad.
Yeah,
So don't worry about it.
No, I do love y'all little kids. You
I
know,
don't.
we the social media aunties and uncles. I be happy. I be like, I remember you had that, baby. But I'm just mad because this year it seemed like
I hear
the
him.
back to school calendars are
He
just
said,
all over the place.
like they
really are.
who voted like y'all don't want one vote. Because we didn't vote for this. We was the first district and the last one to go back. Who gave these kids 3 whole months?
Hey, they need that. I
Who?
applaud them. And
Yeah,
when
but
I was
say-
in school, that's what I would have wanted. So.
we talked
We
about
had
mental
it.
health.
Oh, we
That's
did?
important for them.
Think about it. We didn't go to school till doggone near September because they didn't want us to come back for Labor Day. And that's literally what my kids doing. They going to school for 4 days and not for Labor Day.
I see she really feeling some type of
She is. It's,
I think,
it's
look,
that light bill.
Please take out that group chat.
Or
Start a new one, please.
it could be more so because I'm no longer like teaching for a district, so I don't get that luxury of still being out. That's what it is.
Oh, she mad.
I'll
Never
be
mind.
fine.
Mike
Okay.
said she mad. Never
I don't
mind.
want to see them uniform pictures. Like,
Yes, you do.
Mike,
you got
you
that
like
same
shoes.
blue polo and then
But you
khaki
like
pants.
shoes. It's for
Okay.
the shoes. It's for
And
the
I mean,
shoes
that's all
and the
it is
growth.
for. I do like seeing the shoes because I'll definitely be judging y'all kids' shoes. Like, that's what she's doing for the first day of school. You got them to-
Really?
Well, you should have bought that kid some shoes.
No, they be nice shoes, but it's like, why you give them the mids and not the ones? Anyway.
Yeah.
finna get
you
a
right.
whooping.
Yes,
That's why I don't got
he
kids.
is.
Meanwhile, in other news, today's topic, like I said, the 30 Plus podcast, love, life, and lessons after 30. Today's lesson class is attachment styles.
I like the da-da-da-da. Do it again.
That was for Fly because he said he wasn't really familiar with attachment styles and how he navigates relationships. So this is a class for him and for us because, I think, we can stand and learn something from this too.
I'm definitely going to learn
I just Googled and I can tell you exactly what his is.
See, somebody did that before and tried to tell me.
How did
but,
that make you feel?
Like, they don't know me.
Accountability.
Don't you
got
don't
it.
know?
So based off attachment styles and what we've learned, there are a breakdown of 4 attachment styles. And, you have different things that qualify for that particular one. So attachment styles are secure, anxious, preoccupied, dismissive, avoidant, and fearful-avoidant. And within those kind of break down a little bit. So those with secure attachment styles have a tendency to be confident, reciprocal, non-reactive, and resilient. So not all attachment styles are negative. Okay. So anxious, preoccupied, emotional, hunger, fantasy, bond, lack of nurturing, turbulence. No?
What? I'm all of them.
Yeah.
I already told y'all.
Oh no, I know which one he is. I'm gonna tell y'all. Keep going.
Dismissive-avoidant, isolation, ambiguity, emotionally distant. And then there's a fearful-avoidant, which is internal conflict, dramatic, unpredictable.
AKA
think.
disorganized.
That's what you
That's
wrote
what it
there. I
is.
already
Oh
know.
yeah, it is you.
That's not me. I'm literally all of these. It really just depends on the person.
Okay, it's okay. We didn't have time to like everybody take the quiz because of course I found the quiz with 1,000 questions. We'll just do it. At
But you know what? We'll
I'll
do.
take it with me.
We'll
We'll
do it
take
before
the
the live.
quiz. Yeah, we'll do it before the live, and we may even post our results and just to
Yeah.
see. Okay,
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
we can
we'll
do
do
that.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's break this down like a pound.
Okay. Let's break it down.
Okay. 30 plus pushes, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Break it down. Bag
I
it
think
up.
I'm big meat.
So after 30, do you think you have been all of these after 30, or do you think your avoidance style has changed since you have gotten older?
Me? I feel like I always feel like I've been that person that conforms to the type of woman that I'm with because I always feel like I don't have a type. So, let's say I got a nerdy girl, you know what I mean? Like, there's a nerdy side of me, so I connect on that aspect. Or there's a, I don't say goth, or goth type person, a dark type. I can relate to them on the anime crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I have all of them because depending on the person, I feel like I kind of conform to that type of environment. Like I said, I always fit in with everybody, or I always feel like it's a different part of me that can always co-mingle with no matter the setting or the group. So I feel like that's why I have all those styles because depending on the woman, I'm either secure or whatever, or, or she can be like a top model, then I might be a little insecure or whatever the other one is. So I just feel like I'm all of them depending on the person.
You're giving I ain't got no type. Bad girls is the only thing I like.
I mean,
That's what
facts.
it's given. It is. But with you conforming to each girl, are you truly conforming or are you just doing what they like for the moment? Because we see them come and go. So, you really don't know your style in order to, find the puzzle piece to match yours.
Yeah, because I don't have a type. Because, like I said, I like different type of women. I can't, I like a tatted up woman, who does real estate or something. Or I like a clean cut woman who looks like she should be on the Real Housewives of whatever. You know what I mean? It's like.
But you can find all of that in one person because I
That's what
believe
I've
that
been
there
looking for.
are women out there like that.
But do you think that's the problem, though?
I mean, that could be the problem.
Because you don't have a type? You just kind of like...
Yeah, I like to see what is my type. I mean, not what is my type. I just have like a checklist.
But that takes it back. Do you think that's the problem? Because now it's feel like you're at this big age and you're still kind of figuring it out.
Which type of girl I like?
Yeah.
No, because I know I like all of them.
All of
It's just going over his head.
No, I know what she's saying, but I really
opposition
know.
of defiance. You're doing it on
Yes.
purpose.
No, I just know this is what I want. I like. There's no one type of girl that I look at and be like, this is my type. No, it's like I like this type and I like that type and I like this type too.
So is it that true?
Because we like you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
I
all it's
wish I
given.
could-
Like,
No,
Every
no,
girl
no,
is
no,
new.
no,
No?
no.
I believe
don't
it.
do that.
Oh.
So
I believe it.
I got a
is it that
checklist.
maybe like this one has this that you like and then this one has this that you like? So you need all of them to make the one woman you like?
Yeah, but I don't think that's possible.
You're doing it.
So you think there's no one in the world that can check everything on your list? Like
I don't think so. I've been looking and trying, but I don't think so because I need her to have tattoos but be clean cut. I need her to be like beautiful but hood. I need her to be classy and sweet. I need her to be loud but quiet.
So you need cooking.
Mike, I was just about to say, I'm sorry I'm taken, and I told you that I don't like
I
you.
think that fits all of us. We sorry.
That I don't, we
Well,
don't
I'm not
like
taking.
you like
I'm not
that.
interested.
And that's why I had to backdoor it with. I for
So
sure
to
don't
give
like
this
you like that.
disclaimer
Oh my
again, a couple
God.
shows back, we have let you all know that neither one of us has tried Mike, wanted to
And
try
I
Mike, or none of
appreciate
that.
y'all.
Yeah.
We are
Because
truly
it's mutual.
siblings. We do love him. So he want to date. Basically, he just told y'all he want to date a woman like his sisters.
Yeah.
We are so sorry. We out here though.
It's a
But will I hook
mixture.
you up
So
with
she
any
gave
of
you
my
hope.
friends? No. Yeah, I'm just letting you know we out
But
here.
ain't none of y'all the same. All three of y'all are different.
But we fit
That's
that
true.
category.
Exactly. But that's y'all still three different people.
That's true.
So that's what we
of
let you know
course.
it's possible.
It's not. It's y'all several different people. That's what I'm saying.
Not several.
You're not understanding what we're trying to tell you. So, ladies, if
Okay.
you're talking to Mike and
Comprehension.
you have his phone number after you listen to this episode, text him and be like, "Fool, this is what they were saying." What we're saying is all of the characteristics that you just named, we all embody that.
Yeah.
So you can find it.
Nneka ain't got not one tattoo.
You don't know what she got, but I'm not.
And Nneka and I are close, but we're not that close for me to confirm or deny.
You don't know what she got.
I don't have any tattoos.
So, she's like, wait, my mom's listening. Wait,
My mom's
wait,
listening. I have any tattoos.
wait. Wait, mom, no. Wait, mom, no.
No, for real. I don't have any tattoos.
She had to say that 3 times.
Because she listen for real. No, no,
She really listens.
I don't. Mama Nick, she don't. But what we're saying is that you can find that because there are women out there. You're just in the club and meeting women, or you're
I do not go to the club, so
Or-
please make that straight.
oh,
I'm in
excuse
some
me,
bars
the
and
bars and
outside the
lounges.
parking lot pimping.
Eastside
Excuse me.
Club.
it's a club.
They're
But
called synonyms.
yeah.
No, it's not. Clubs are different.
Okay.
I can explain it.
You're
break it down.
out trying to conversate in places that aren't really for conversating. It's for enjoying the moment.
Yeah, I enjoyed the moment. Then we conversate outside.
All right.
Parking lot pimping.
So,
All right means I'm done.
yeah. So here's the
You
deal.
don't want to always try.
I do because I have hope for him.
This is when we have hope for him, but I ain't a fool either.
Gonna waste my time.
Hello.
Why do
I already got to
fools
argue with other
fall
people.
in
That's the
love?
son. I ain't finna argue with my
Okay.
brother too. They ain't my assignment. Oh, that's my brother. I don't even care. You know, I care about his happiness. But you know,
At least
I
you
don't
do,
care
'cause
about
you
his
know Nneka
peen.
don't.
Nigga do care about you. That is a lie. Oh, I got it.
Just part of my dismissive, avoiding attachment personality.
Yeah.
But no, so you ain't never heard about the 80-20?
Yeah. I
All
live
right.
about 80-20, but
No, you don't.
I do.
You live about 100.
80-20. I just ain't found nobody.
So
that got
boom,
80.
look.
I
so-
found the 20%.
So
all
let's
time,
take
just
the
not 80.
scenario we just did with all of us embodying those characteristics, and then you was like, "Well, Nneka ain't got a tattoo. Guess what? That's 10% of what you're looking for. So what? She ain't got a tattoo. She can get a tattoo. Will she? Probably not. But
Point. It's not
so
the-
you
I mean,
mad because you want the girl to have a tattoo? This is just
No,
a
it's
metaphor.
not. It's not that she. I'm just an example. That's an example.
All right, so
but I
it's
do
a
like girls
metaphor.
who got tattoos, and I like ones who don't. It's that's what I'm saying. I like both. I like that's.
Just
I-
go to New Orleans.
It's giving Libra with this indecisiveness. And
That's,
him
it's not
knowing.
indecisive. I know what I want. I want both. Damn it. What?
Is it one Mike or Uchiwali? Didn't I say this already?
Uchiwali.
Every episode.
That's true.
It's Uchiwali.
Well, maybe that's the problem. Since it's multi-mic, this mic want that, and the other mic want the other.
Well, then you need to have a meeting with yourself, and y'all need to come together and make an agreement. Because both of
What's
y'all
your
can't
attachment
do it.
style, Cookie?
Secure. I've already posted it in the
Stop.
and we will relay it.
This is for your meeting with
Oh,
yourself.
she posted the camera. I will reveal my results because we've agreed to do it on live. So I'll wait and reveal my results on live. But yeah. And it's always been that. And I think it's because I've always marched to the beat of my own drum.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents had a lot to do with that. And me growing up, the only girl, had a lot to do with that. Was it always easy? No.
So what you said? You think your attachment style is what?
Secure.
Secure.
And that is from a characteristic standpoint is confident,
characters.
reciprocal, non-reactive, and resilient.
Yep.
Look, he's trying to look it up so he can.
He can.
So he can counteract.
He can't. He ain't never been with me. He
Counter
can't
argue.
counteract.
Excuse me.
Nah, I can't. Oh, I ain't gonna counteract nothing. I was just asking.
Yeah, and I mean, and so, and that came with life, and a lot of that probably is the reason why I left my marriage when I did, because I wouldn't. My ex-husband didn't cheat. It never was another woman. It wasn't those kind of things. He paid bills. It wasn't those. So it just truly was like, I can't wake up to somebody I'm not in love with every day
Yeah.
and be okay with that. I just can't.
You didn't want to like give him more time to grow and see if you could grow into love with him.
We on good terms today, but that's fine. He'll be all right. Even now, he has grown, and I'm still like,
Okay. Yeah.
We operate like siblings. He's a great father. he will be a great husband to someone.
Just not
But
you.
I know it's not us.
Yeah.
You know, he even make little jokes. Y'all know he make jokes, but we know at the end it's like no. Like I'm happy that we didn't, because his idea was to keep going to the children were older, and no, we not doing that. Other cultures do that. We ain't
You just
doing
want
that.
your
Yeah.
freedom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not even that I wanted my freedom. I grew up in healthy relationships. I saw it. I got 2 sets of parents. Unfortunately, both parents have been together 20 plus years. So I never saw nothing other.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that.
The
I wanted my
streets may
person.
call, we don't always answer.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I was just asking.
I
Question.
can't hear
Oh,
that.
that's me just being inquisitive.
No, that wasn't it. I didn't want my freedom, because even then, look what I did. I went and jumped long term. Got in another long term.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't it.
Sounds like you deal with codependency.
Not a
No, I was just
nigga raising 4 kids by herself. This nigga talking about some codependent.
He ready to get cussed out for real today.
I'm finna give you my mama talk now.
Ooh, we about to get in trouble.
Finna get
That's
a mama
funny.
talk. Nah, and that's, I've had men who wanted that, and they, you know, I was happy that they were honest to be like, you know, one guy told me, I need to be with somebody. I didn't want to be with a woman that needs me, not want me. Well, I don't know what to tell you, because she ain't here.
Yeah.
She not.
Oh no, I don't blame you, because I don't want to be with a woman who needs me. Y'all should know that.
We know.
If you don't want me for me and all these mics that's inside of me, I don't know what to tell you.
It's a
Mr.
lot, y'all.
Mr. Get somebody else to do it. We know. We know.
Somebody else.
We definitely know.
Kim?
But I would say my attachment style is definitely secure, because I grew up in a military household. And just like you guys said, have always seen relationships around me. And I've seen, and it's crazy because I was conditioned to see the roles and how this person's supposed to be in a relationship and this person's supposed to be in a relationship. But I've always been independent as well. But I'll say that I'm glad that I didn't condition myself to be that person. Like, my mom used to come home, make rice and gravy, 5-course meal every single day. Oh, I ain't doing it. We not. You guys can eat leftovers or call something in, but I'm not doing it. But when it comes to a relationship style, definitely secure, because I know who I am. I know what I want. I know where I want to go. And so, I mean, I'm attached to a person that understands that, even though, you know, we may not always agree. Clearly, by the other episodes, I speak my mind. But, yeah, you know. Secure.
What about you, Neek?
I think I've grown from maybe a dismissive avoidant
I can see that.
to a secure. Because I think to avoid arguments, I've become like distance or isolate myself to kind of keep the peace. Mm-hmm. So while you think you're doing something good by that, you know, so he's not really necessarily helping the situation.
You gotta speak your mind.
Well, see,
Uh-oh.
when you go low, I'll
You
go to hell.
And it's okay.
Girl, be down
So
there with
back from a previous episode was me not putting hands on you was the grace, right?
Right.
So well, I've never been in a physical situation. Mm-hmm. My mouth is terrible, and then I know how to use my words.
Oh yeah, me too. That's why I gotta be quiet.
But that's the problem. So when I use the words, like, your soul hurt. Like, I talk about your ancestor. I'm not gonna stop at you. I'm not gonna stop at your mom. I'm not gonna stop at your granny. I'm gonna talk about your
Y'all
people
can get it.
who came from Hatchback, Mississippi, and
Tuscaloosa.
and why they talk
Down
and why you are the way you are. So. You know,
I'm sorry, it was
I don't know.
for me.
I don't even know if this really not a real
grandpa
place.
was the reason y'all was on that ship.
Yeah,
And that's exactly why that hairline's still receding.
yeah. So I don't know how to keep it cute. So me isolating and, you know, becoming emotional distance is, to me, was doing a good thing, because, okay, no one's feelings are hurt at this point.
To them too. I'm
To
sure
them,
they
their
realize
feelings
it.
aren't hurt. Our situation might not be fully resolved, but I mean, no one's feelings are hurt, right?
Right.
So, but that wasn't necessarily the best way to handle it. So, in my growth as an individual in this 30+ life, I am more secure in, in the connections that I come in. So I'm very particular on the connections that I give my energy to now to make sure that everything is equally reciprocated. And, we're both confident. We're both, have done the work on ourselves in order to, make a good connection grow. So I've probably have been a little bit of all of these, but I think from an attachment style standpoint, I think I read an article somewhere where they said a lot of this stuff is based on your childhood.
Ooh.
I feel like everything is based on your childhood when you're an adult. That's what people definitely don't
We're
realize.
the most vulnerable.
Right.
Yeah.
We soak.
But that's why it's important that you raise your child in a nurturing environment. And and I don't mean to talk about anybody or if this is shots fired at you and you feel like you're attacked, I'm sorry, but that's why like 2-parent households are essential. And it's very, very important for a child to see the mother like literally being loved correctly, because the daughter learns really what love is through seeing love and interactions. And then the son also grows up knowing, okay, this is how it should be. Because a lot of, and I'm not going to say black men, I'm just going to say men, period, have issues with love because they were never loved correctly as a child. So it's hard for them to take it in. It's hard for them to give it out. So essentially, a lot of this, it starts with your root work. And this is how you are as a child, like child development. Like moms and dads are essential. That relationship is essential. That love is essential. So those one night stands y'all having, y'all can't build no foundation off of that.
Yeah, y'all need to stop doing that.
And don't look around.
Speaking of that, it does not get out of the biological stigma.
Right.
It is okay to have step parents.
Yeah.
There are good step parents. I have them. Praise the Lord.
Great step parent.
Some not so great. What? I'm just being real.
He being real. That's true. There are some not so great, but there are some who those. There are people who can fill those roles, aunts and uncles. Some people are raised by their aunts and uncles. Some people are raised by grandparents.
Right.
It's some type of healthy, but it has to be a duality. Not no one man band. Like for me, no matter how good of a mom I am, I cannot teach my boys how to be men.
Yeah.
I know that. I'm grateful that they do have a father that is active in there, but they also have uncles and grandfathers that show them as well.
Right.
So same thing with my daughters. He can't teach them how to be women. He can teach them the type of women he may like.
Mm-hmm.
But so that it do stem from childhood.
Yeah, that's that root work.
Right. And I think that's why it's important that you show up to connections healed.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
doing some of that internal
Yeah.
work, because you have a tendency to bring your attachment issues and put them on your partner,
Right.
and having them fill those voids that you weren't given as a child, or your childhood was kind of different, especially when you come from two different connection types. So I think that's important as well too.
And that's why you can't just conform and have all of them at one time. You just
Be not conformed
have
to
have
this
one.
world.
Oh, so you took it. Okay, so go ahead, give it to us.
Basically almost all of them equally.
No, I see at the top it says secure.
Yes, it says secure, but that's 32. The other ones are 26, and then dismissive is 16.
Right, but if you have
took the one I said?
$32,
I know that.
that's more than $26.
I know that, but it's not.
So that's the most.
Of course, it's the one
All
I
right,
am.
thank you.
But all I'm
Jobs,
try-
Mike. You can cut his mic off.
Can
now.
you take the one I sent?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
That's the one you said?
That's it.
I ain't get all that. I got 1%. I mean, not 1%, but like
That it's
tells you
probably
what-
and it's probably the way that he answered the questions as well.
Oh yeah.
But what I was trying to tell him,
Libra.
what I was trying to tell him as he took the quiz, like you can only really have one. So I'm glad
Yes,
that the
I
paper
have
told you
one,
that as well.
Of course. So
No,
we
you said you had
came-
all of them.
But oh my God, what I'm saying is the other ones are not too far behind. It's not no big gap difference.
And you answered the questions based on how you really felt.
Yeah.
So it's all it's saying is that you're indecisive.
All it's saying is that you go with the wind. Wherever the wind blows,
Boss lady needs strikes again.
you
Every
go.
time.
Me too. Mike
How?
zero.
How? When I told y'all,
No, just
I have
because
all
she
the
said you were
styles.
indecisive. That's it.
Oh yeah,
That's it. That's
I
all she
have
wants.
all of them. I
You got
already
something
know.
to say?
Who, me?
It's on
Yeah.
his chest. Say it with
What's
your chest.
on my
Because you got a
face?
little puffy. What's the problem?
Cause I ain't
Did
got
I
no
lie
time.
though?
You tell me a joke. You ain't never told me a lie.
But boom.
Libra's trait is indecisiveness.
Oh, y'all heard it here first.
It is, and I'm working on that.
Are you?
I work on that every day. I try to make sure that I make clear, precise decisions in a timely manner.
But you have to not go back and pick it back up.
Yeah.
Once you fix it.
I'm trying to do the
leave it
5-second
fixed.
thing.
So based off these attachment styles, how are you guys, or how do you feel like you're showing up to connections now? Knowing this.
I feel like, as my good ex said in our previous episode, I'm not for the weak. I am very open, and I love that quiz because it goes into detail about your communication styles, and again, I'll share it on live. I am okay with expressing how I feel. Now, what I can say is my delivery depends on who the recipient is. For some people, I'm very tactful and I'm very mindful of what I say and how I say it. And others, you just get it raw because that's what you respond to. What I can say is what I could work on is not matching energies. I need to stay a certain way no matter the response. So yes, I am resilient and stuff do roll off. But every now and then I like to ruffle a couple feathers. I was told I was toxic because I do that, and I'll accept that if that's what your definition of toxic is. But yeah, now I show up very secure. I show up, and some men, to touch on how you say you're looked at a certain way because you have this, and this, and this. And so you're faulted, and they feel like they're intimidated because you together. That's not my problem. So I'm not going to dumb down anytime soon. You had a better chance in my 20s.
Those are behind us.
She here. Oh, they big behind. Big, no pun intended. Y'all will catch that at another shot.
Catch her on a live recap. No.
Catch it on live recap.
So, Fly, how does that determine how you show up in connections?
See, I think what I realized, and what a lot of women have been telling me lately, is that I come in very straightforward now. Like, I come in like letting them know what I want, how I am, and what I'm gonna deal with and not gonna deal with.
Who you think you are?
No, I'm just coming
Big
as me.
stuff.
I mean, that's how I come. Like, this is what I want. Like, I'm telling you what I'm looking for. Like, it's either you want it or you don't. And I literally say that. Like, I would tell a woman, like, hey, we could work or not work. I could care less. But this is what I want. And, I'm willing to try to get to know you and talk to you. And let that be that. I had a phrase. Dang, I wish I could remember the quote. I'll think about it later.
It was a lie.
No, it was about, like, that, like, we can get to know each other, or you can, we can not know each other. Either way works for me.
Do you think you could work on your delivery too? We siblings.
Oh yeah, that's definitely something I've been told.
We're gonna hold each other accountable.
People tell me a lot of women have been telling me that they don't like how I talk to them.
I'm woman, and I don't like how you talk to me.
Yeah, and same thing I tell them, I could care less.
Let's get ready to rumble.
We're not fighting today. We're not fighting today.
KimKim?
I think that I show up just how I am. Take me as I am. No, I'm just playing.
Okay, Mary.
Kim? No, I don't go into relationships if I don't want a relationship. The time I was, in my my late 20s, early 30s, I knew what I wanted. So I was fly. I was just having fun. I'm dating all of y'all. I got a refrigerator full of to-go boxes.
Did.
You know what I'm saying?
That's when me and Kim used to be in the club together.
Yep. I used to live
Y'all
a great
did.
life. And then when
I miss on the couch, Kim.
yeah, we have a great time. And I still can. We just gotta do it certain times. Gotta put the babies to bed. But now I just feel like I'm a little bit older. I am ready for something stable.
Yes.
And now that I have kids, I'm like, must create a stable environment for my child because that's not fair to them. This is how I grew up in a stable, household, stable relationship. So
You can recreate that.
we're gonna lock it down, and I'm gonna recreate something that's better. So I can't recreate. I'm gonna create something that's way better. Not saying that I had a bad childhood. Mom and dad love y'all, but I'm saying I'm gonna create something that's like beyond my imagination, beyond what I grew up as. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We gonna travel, we gonna live, and we're gonna love much louder and much different. Because, military, my dad was gone a whole lot.
Yeah.
My dad was deployed. He went to war. I had friends with parents who passed away at the same wars that my dad was at.
Yeah.
So when they talk about childhood trauma, I'm like, yeah. So like real no limit soldier, real about it, like real ready, ready for ready for anything. So now I want them to have, those nights where everybody's at the table sitting down eating.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's something I grew up with that, so I definitely understand that. Like, we sat at the table and ate dinner all the time.
Yeah.
Mostly in my primary home, not my secondary.
Yeah.
That's actually my goal with my kids.
But that's a blessing to have a primary and secondary home that was open and loving.
Yes.
So we can't dismiss that.
Yes.
Neek.
Big Nick.
Nanny Neek.
For me, I think it's just growing through healing through when you recognize some of the things can be worked on. And also, I practice the art of detachment. Mm. And practicing the art of detachment is recognizing that nothing belongs to me. It's all an experience.
Yes.
So when you experience someone, you learn that lesson from that and be able to move forward and, be great and learn, again, like I say, the lesson from that and growing from being dismissive-avoidant to what I feel now to be secure. I think I can allow myself to show up better for my forever plus one, whoever that is, wherever he is.
Wherever he is. We got birthdays coming up, baby showers
girl,
coming up, wherever you at,
Prom.
wherever you at.
We got prom, 2 prom.
Proms. We got a lot of stuff coming
Balls.
up.
She need a date.
Wherever you at.
No, wait a minute.
She don't need
I
a
just
date.
had an idea.
I mean,
No,
it's
you
cool.
didn't.
What? How you gonna tell me?
What idea you got?
Oh my God.
No, you don't. So,
No, you don't.
We should do For the Love of Neek, but we'll come back to that.
Oh no, we're not doing that.
Because
That's the wrong sister to do that.
I'm going to filter out everybody. Like, oh,
She gonna filter him out. Soon as he walk in, bye. Bye. You scratch your left eyebrow, bye.
Right, because I think she do got a height requirement and complexion issue.
Well, that's
but-
not. I do not. Not the complexion.
I'm just
Not the complexion. She don't really have a height requirement. She has a height preference. Complexion's been mixed.
Potato.
That's why when you don't know, because we ain't telling you nothing else.
right, that's why you only see back picture. So,
I was going to say, glad I didn't have to, but I'm about to ball your lips up, Mike.
Hey, I didn't say nothing.
You ain't never had your balls lifted. I mean,
yeah, because he talks so much. Anyway, meanwhile, in other news, we are thankful that you guys are trusting us to fix your life, and this week is no different. We were sent a audio note for our 30 plus therapy, so we are going to get it in, and hopefully we're able to save your life. And here we go.
Shout out to homie who sent it in.
Part of my 30s. I'm abstaining from sex, and I want to know, how do I navigate the dating world while I abstain? How do I keep future relationships fun and fresh without the physical aspect?
that's a good one.
It is good. Can you re-roll that
Start it
one
from the
back?
back.
Because the thoughts that I had, like Erica Banks is going off in my head
Why?
as soon as she said that.
I don't know.
Do you know what song I'm thinking of?
Okay, so here we go.
With the challenge.
One more time.
Dating is already hard in general, but for me personally, it's been really hard in my 30s. I'm abstaining from sex, and I want to know, how do I navigate the dating world while I abstain? How do I keep future relationships fun and fresh without the physical aspect?
I'm gonna let one of y'all take this. I'll go last.
I want to be funny, but she's serious.
Yeah, she is. So
My funny answer is go join the Mormons and be a nun, because it's not true. It's just this dating pool. It's just this time period. But real answer, I've done that before back then. Wait, I did it in my 30s. I did do it in my 30s.
Early 30s.
I did do it in my 30s. No, I did it.
Recently?
No. No.
Ma'am, you're only like 36. Okay, yeah.
okay.
So early 30s.
She's in her mid 30s.
Nah, it was during the pandemic.
So
but
early
once I-
30s. What are you
That was just 3 years
Can
ago.
she answer her question?
Thank you.
But still-
Let her get it out. Okay, we'll think about. We'll do the math later.
Okay, sorry. Before 5 is early, but anyway.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so we'll take early because Kim and the baby have spoken. and I don't want to stress my nephew. So, okay, so I did it as a form of a fast because that was my coping strategy. That was my vice. And as a child, I was over sexualized, so there was that. And I got a lot of clarity. I got a lot of things I needed, but I will say, I got a lot of opposition from men. They was like, "What are you, a nun?" You know, I'm like, "No, I'm not." But the best thing, there is a man out there who will be okay with that. Mm-hmm. I would personally say what I would have done differently is not disclose it. Just keep it to a minimum. You know what I mean? Don't put myself in a situation where we are alone for that to be a possibility. Keep the dates outside. Or even if you do feel comfortable with the in-house movies, we know Mike like movies. Yeah, things of that nature, you just don't put yourself in that situation. And then if it does come up, because it's gonna come up, we grown, it's gonna come up, you know, just be honest. And I mean, just don't, if that's just not your person. It is what it is. You know, just move on, and you learn from that. You do learn a lot about people. I hate her. You do learn a lot about people though when you are in that phase. I think too, because to me, after you have sex, things kind of, the dynamic of the relationship change. Always. So you kind of, your judgment gets cloudy. Things kind of slide because, you know, you be dematized or pematized. We know, Kim.
That's why I like to do it first and get that out the way.
So you can hide all your flaws.
We haven't got to you yet.
I'm going to let somebody else go.
No, I was just commenting. I'm not explaining nothing.
I'm done because my sister's going to carry the rest of this conversation.
I got to let Mike go because he said he get it.
No, he going last. He is going last because the show going to be in shambles after he done.
What you think? What's your advice for this young lady, Nick? You single?
She look like she want to choke you. That's how she looking.
He said, "Get it out the way."
I hate him.
I'm sorry. Like, check. All right, let's go. I'm sorry.
I think honestly is the best policy in that predicament. If you know, kind of state your business in the beginning. There's a way that kind of tempers expectations. Yeah. And then I think it's like, again, like we say in every other episode, honestly, date where you are. There got some people who outside and they want to play. Let them play with those people. Mm-hmm. And if you're being intentional, then date someone who is also being intentional and wanting to get to know you. And I will say this. I will be 39 on my birthday.
Oh, 39. She let it know.
I never hit that.
No, never.
That was just the first few episodes. Y'all can go back and listen, but let's continue.
Yeah, we on episode 55.
Yeah. Shut up. So I've got something to say. Shut up. Anyway. And I've dated, and that has never been an issue from a pressing standpoint. I've never had a guy press me for that. And I think sometimes a lot of guys know who they're dealing with and who they're dating and the type of woman that they're dating with and the type of energy that they know that they can approach you with. Mm-hmm. And even as far back as I can remember, I've never been pressured in that way. So also how you're presenting yourself to the party, you know, and if it comes up, let that be known. Like, hey, I'm looking for a little more stable situation, or I'm looking for or whatever. I'm not sure how deep she's trying to go with this. Is she's waiting till marriage, or she's staying until she's actually in a relationship? Either way, I think you should be honest. Like you would want a person to be honest with you, and allow that person to make that decision. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say never sacrifice your personal principles for someone else's satisfaction. Because a lot of the times they're pushing for it because maybe that's what their agenda is. Like Mike said, just get this out the way because that's what he wants. Mm-hmm. But when I say like your personal principles, if just like Nneka said, if this is what you want to do, it's really about how you present yourself. Because if you're abstaining from it, it's obviously been something wrong. Like something that's been going wrong in previous relationships and it continues to go wrong. So you're like, okay, maybe if I take this element out, maybe it'll change the way that my relationships have been going. But you also have to look at yourself and say, hey, how have I been presenting myself in these encounters? And how do I carry myself as a woman when I'm out? And I know we don't like this, but how am I dressing and what kind of message am I putting out to people when they meet me? And am I too needy or am I too open when they first meet me? And am I too inviting? So you have to think about, take all those things in account. And I know I made a joke earlier about Erica Banks busted, and it's still going off in my head because because if that's what you want to do, sweetheart, do it. But obviously it's not. So it's some things that you probably also need to look at and change to just kind of make that a little bit better. Okay. Because personally, I mean, hey.
You busting it.
She got a baby.
Yeah. Got two of them. But again, that took a very long time that type of sexual encounter took a very long time to happen before it even happened. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I feel that.
All right, Mr. Check it off the list.
I mean, yeah, I always believe that we should do that first, get out the way. That'll let me know if we're compatible or not. But
what?
Compatibility in sex. Got it.
How does that matter? No, man.
I mean, sometimes it matters,
No, I know it matters. I mean, definitely test drive the car before you buy it.
Yeah,
but
he ain't buying nothing.
But it's the compatibility question, because I done had people I wasn't compatible with, and they had the best you know who. No, ma'am. I mean, sir. No.
I'm telling you.
DJ Nneka in the building.
I'm just saying. Speaking facts.
Mr. Check it off the list. That tests your compatibility.
It does. But no, for her, like for her question, she basically was saying, you know, how does she navigate the dating life? I would agree with Nneka. Like, I say don't say it off the bat. I feel like, you know, don't definitely lead with it. But at the same time, you have to make sure it's known, like that's not your intention. You don't have to say that you're not going to do it.
It have to be date one.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna, fucking.
So before we go to this dinner, I'm not fucking.
Yeah, it doesn't have to. Yeah, I would say, like, and just like you're probably about to say, which my fingers are crossed, hoping that you say, just kind of go with the flow. When the question arises, then you confront it.
Yeah, because I mean, at that time, you should already have some type of bond or some type of communication. You can see if y'all can work through that or not.
Yeah.
I definitely believe, like, if you know you don't want to do anything like that, definitely watch the type of person you're talking to. Like, don't approach me, because that's a deal breaker. I don't see y'all can all do this, but let's rewind.
We can all do what?
Hold on, take deep breaths. But we're gonna rewind real quick.
Okay.
Me personally, I was in a relationship with a woman who was a virgin for 1.5 years in my 30s.
Mm-hmm.
He was.
Yes, he was.
And he was faithful.
Yes, faithful, and we never did anything.
A year and a half.
Yes.
I remember that.
That being said, I would never do that again in my life.
Oh yeah, we know it was balls to
that.
the wall after that.
Yeah, it was. Why would I never do it again? Mm-hmm. Because at that point, I just feel like I don't want to say I wasted my time, because I didn't.
But it was a 1.5 years of a desert.
Yeah, a 1.5 years for no reason. Like, it didn't lead into. It wasn't leading to anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna give no extracurricular details, because Nneka happens to know this person personally. I would, because
no, that's okay. You said no, leave it no. Nneka told me be quiet.
Look,
we moving on.
I don't care. She ain't gonna listen. She ain't a supportive. She already told me. But anywho,
hurt people.
I don't hurt nobody. But anyway.
Okay. So maybe you don't want a virgin. You are within your right to not want that. Nobody even saying you're wrong. Okay. In your 30s, it's this big age. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you have an issue with someone who wanted to solidify connection with you before you? So no.
Because I'm the type of person, like, I meet you where you at. So I respect women who say this is not what they're doing. I respect your decision. I respect everybody's decision, how they move. So I respect the woman who go give it to me the first night, the same one who give it to one who won't give it to me till a year later. So
okay. So if a woman say, "Hey, I'm waiting," or I would like to wait until this connection is a little bit more solidified, you would be okay with that?
Yeah.
As long as she's had sex before.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just asking.
But it can't be till you get married, though, because I'm not marrying nobody. I ain't ever been inside. So.
Got it. But I am glad that he said he's going to respect her, because I was just going to kind of backdoor and say any man who genuinely wants to get to know you is going to respect your decision, and he's going to continue to talk to you
regardless.
If that's so sex is always optional, and that should not be the first option.
Right. I'm gonna date you, not do nothing with you, but
can't say what you're doing with everybody else.
Exactly.
We know,
but that's a part of dating.
Exactly.
We talking about from relationship.
No,
Once you go into a relationship, with that same knowledge. All right, I know she doesn't want to do this right
I
now.
will.
And will you be faithful?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm gonna hit you with that. You got 90 days. Okay.
And you're not respecting her. You can't put a time limit on how.
I'm not putting a time limit. I'm telling you this as long as I'm willing to get to know you and build a connection. If we don't have that
Steve
type
Harvey Jr.
No, if we don't have that, I'm not even really giving the 90 days. It's just a actual, just like a, whatever. That's
so
I got
why
that
get
from
in a
girlfriends, first of all.
relationship? I said from a relationship.
I mean, I'm not gonna get in a relationship with somebody I know that.
There we go.
Not again.
That's
like
the answer I
not
was looking
personally.
for.
Like I said, I've literally done it. So if I've done it in my 30s as an adult, been in a whole relationship for like a year and a half without it, no, I'm not gonna intentionally get in a relationship knowing that you don't plan on doing it. And so that's what I'm saying. Unless it's like, okay, we're gonna do it when it happens naturally and it feels right. That's different than I'm not gonna do it until I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but if I feel like it's something that's basically gonna be not a waste of my time, but where I feel like you're trying to hold that over my head type situation. I don't know if that makes sense.
Aren't you holding it over her head?
No, I'm not holding nothing over
No,
my head.
he's gonna check that out first.
Well, because he gave me two different answers.
Because it's two different scenarios for two different. You said
I didn't say a virgin.
Okay.
I know the virgin thing, and I'm with you on that. What I'm saying is, in this case, this young lady sounds like she's had sex before, and she's abstaining from it until she's comfortable. Like we said, we don't know if it's marriage or not.
No,
but I'm giving you the scenario of not marriage because we said we ain't touched her. Yeah, got it. So I'm saying, will you go into a relationship with a woman who's saying, I am celibate, regardless if she say not right now, if she say 6 months from now, if she says I'm celibate, I'm not looking at that right now, will you then still move forward with a relationship, or will it just stay at the dating stage? That's what I'm asking.
Well,
yep, got my answer. Thanks.
No, I definitely would. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, walk it through.
No, I definitely would still
nothing
talk
wrong
to.
with
If
that.
I feel like we have a real genuine connection and I'm just feeling you, I'm attracted to you, and like everything else is good, I don't really care about that because I done been in the streets.
So that's her question. How do you
Navigate and date through
date?
it. Yeah.
So you do other things.
Yeah, you do.
Because
other
I
things.
feel like that will be a bonus if you already have that connection. Because she
Yeah.
don't work if we ain't got it. That's just sad. So if you already have, it'll heighten what you already have.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I've done it
You
before.
agree
I've
with
done that too before. Like I've gotten in a relationship with people and haven't done anything with them before, and then you did something eventually. But I will say this:
Here we go. So it's a but.
it is.
Conjunction,
If we get
George.
together and we've been in these months, and then we finally doing it, ain't hitting on nothing. Hey, it was nice being with you. Because I'm not about to continue. What the hell?
You could teach.
And make sure
too
you
grown
are
for that.
following the 30 Plus Podcast on all social media, on Facebook, Instagram, our website, the 30 Plus Podcast. And if you would like to be a part of our 30 Plus therapy, feel free to send us a voice note at the 30pluspodcast.com or on our IG, or if you know us individually, send that as well, Yeah.
I'm just staring off into space because as he was talking, I got so many songs that's just going off in my head. And I'm just like, maybe I need to make a playlist.
So wait, just quick. So what if you met a man who told you that? Like, look, I don't want to do nothing.
I have met a man like that.
Okay, and do you still talk to him?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't. But that's not the reason.
Okay.
The reason, no, it's really not. The reason that I don't talk to him is because I wasn't where he was. He was ready for a wife. I was not there.
Okay.
I was not going to waste his time.
She was trying to hire a plumber and he was not trying to lay
No, I wasn't even on that. And that's the crazy part. I wasn't even on that.
Okay, then it shouldn't
I
matter.
just knew it does matter because it's the equivalent of you as a man. If you know that a woman is coming to you and she wants monogamy and you still out here playing the field as you are, why would you
I want
waste her
monogamy, though.
You're
time?
not supposed to be disturbing their peace.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do that. If
No,
I preach that
You're right.
as a woman, I'm not gonna add to that. I don't know what kind of trauma I would have caused that man. I'm not finna do it. Sorry, not gonna do it.
Okay. Neat.
If he was abstinent, and that wouldn't bother me.
Okay.
No, it wouldn't bother me.
Okay.
I actually prefer that.
Yeah.
I said if he ain't one of them peak starbursts, you be cool.
The word is not. I mean, it ain't
Not
forever.
warning. Yeah, it's abstinence.
Okay.
Because for me, I have to get some type of foundation and connection with you anyway. So me and you don't move the same clearly because you. So no, that wouldn't bother me at all.
Let me stop.
That's how he create connections. I hate it. Yeah, you creating a lot of connection. And with that being said, be able please tune in to the 30 Plus podcast. We're gonna do a live recap on this thing too. So until next time, our beautiful cousins, be great. And if you want to wait, then wait.
Stay safe. Just stay safe too.
KimKim said no.
Bust it.
Get your hands up, yeah.